The latest on those terror attacks that unfolded in Brussels, Belgium this morning at around 3 a.m. Eastern time during their morning rush hour. This is the scene as it unfolded. Terrified passengers running for their lives at the airport. And this photo here shows the damage. At least 2 different attacks across the city this morning.
Fire still burning from the blast. Bodies buried under the rubble. And this. A baby in the middle of the wreckage, on the floor next to his mother, who appeared to be dead. The horror doesn't end here.
It's always a challenge when you have a terrorist attack anywhere in the world, particularly in this age of 24/7 news coverage. You want to be respectful and understand the gravity of the situation. But the whole premise of terrorism is to try to disrupt people's ordinary lives.
There's people laying on the ground. I hope they're just hiding.
Somebody's really armed to the teeth.
Oh my God.
This is not one person with a. This is a person with a big mouth.
But America, we know that bias remains. We know it. If we're honest, perhaps we've heard prejudice in our own heads and felt it in our own hearts. We know that. None of us is entirely innocent. No institution is entirely immune. And that includes our police departments. We know this. And so when African Americans from all walks of life, from different communities across the country, voice a growing despair over what they perceive to be unequal treatment, when study after study shows that whites and people of color experience the criminal justice system differently.
We also know that when people are armed with powerful weapons, unfortunately it makes attacks like these more deadly and more tragic. And in the days ahead, we're going to have to consider those realities as well.
We flood communities with so many guns that it is easier for a teenager to buy a Glock than get his hands on a computer or even a book.
More communities are bracing for historic water levels as Louisiana's record rainfall moves downstream.
This is an unprecedented historic flood event.
The devastation is massive. Wide swaths of Louisiana underwater, now a federal disaster area.
What are we looking at right here?
Mr. Obama on vacation with his family in Martha's Vineyard now, and as he does often during the weekend or on vacation, playing some golf. Here's a look at him on Friday. President Obama lining up a putt there yesterday in Martha's Vineyard. Our live coverage from Iowa will continue with Bernie Sanders.